Okay, now let's move forward. You must have seen this picture. So, this picture is the picture of Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, who were the first two persons to ascend the Mount Everest. And they were able to reach the top of the Mount Everest on 29 May 1953 AD. So what we should know is these two persons, though they were from two different countries, Edmund Hillary, he was from Norway, and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa from our country, they mutually, with their collaboration, were able to ascend the top of the world, that is Mount Everest. And you know that to remember the day, every year on 29th of May we observe the Everest Day or the World Everest Day. Now let's move forward to another slide and see this photo. In this photo, see how happy Tenzing Norgay Sherpa and Edmund Hillary were when they conquered the top of the world. So this was the picture that was taken immediately after the climbing of the Mount Everest. And see this picture. Who is this? A girl, a woman, or a man? So she is none other than Junko Tabei. She was a Japanese mountaineer who was able to reach the world's highest peak, Mount Everest, and she did so in 1975 AD. And even she had scaled the tallest mountain of more than 70 countries. So it means that she is the woman, she is very important for us because she is the woman who climbed Mount Everest for the first time in the history of the world. Now she is not with us anymore. She died in 2016 in Tokyo at the age of 77. Now let's move forward. So I think that you all know about this woman. You have learned about her in class 7, I think in no, not in social studies, in Nepali. So she is none other than Pasang Lamu Sherpa. She was the first Nepalese woman to climb the summit of Mount Everest. So as she had the family background of mountaineering, she also started her career in mountaineering, and she had climbed the mountain of different countries of the world, and she wanted to conquer Mount Everest. So she tries to be on the top of the Mount Everest, but on Boisak 10, 2050, she was able to conquer or to reach the Mount Everest on her fourth attempt. So she was too happy when she was there at the top of the world. But when she was returning back, she died a tragic death on her way back to the camp in the Everest. No matter, though she died, she had created the history in our country. She is the first woman who climbed the Mount Everest from Nepal. So we are proud of her. To honor her, though she died after her success to climb the Mount Everest, she was decorated with the title Nepal Tara, or the Star of Our Country, by King Birendra. And later on, even a postal stamp was issued in her name with her picture and the scenery of Mount Everest with the flag at the top. It was published in 1994 AD. And another thing what we should know is, these days too, our country remembers Pasang Lamu Sherpa. There is the highway in her name that runs from Trisuli to Dhunje. So sometime in your examination, you can be asked to locate Pasang Lamu highway. So you can remember it. It is the highway that runs from Trisuli to Dhunje. Let's move forward. Now let us talk about this temple. So you all know about it. This is Pashupatinath temple, one of the oldest temple of our country. You know it very well. No? So the Pashupatinath temple, as everybody knows, is a famous and sacred Hindu temple. And this Hindu temple complex is located on the bank of Bagmati river. According to Hindu belief, one must visit the Pashupatinath temple once in their lifetime. The exact date of construction of this magnificent temple, however, is unknown. But it is believed that it was constructed by Dharmadatta of Kanchipuram in the ancient time. So you know that our Pashupatinath temple, it is in pagoda style. Yeah, so this style, it is believed that it was constructed according to the Gopal Raj Bansavali or chronicle. The temple was constructed in 753 AD by Supuspadev or Lichavi king. And later on, there were some constructions, and the constructions were done by the wife of King Siva Singh Malla in the 14th century and Pratap Malla in the 17th century. And when we look at the picture only, we can know or we can see that the main pagoda style temple has a golden roof. The four walls of the temple is covered in silver, and there is a splendid wood carving at on the outer part of the Pashupatinath temple, or on the outer part of the roof of the Pashupatinath temple. This temple of Pashupatinath is dedicated to several other Hindu and Buddhist deities. The temples dedicated to several other Hindu and Buddhist deities surrounds the Pashupatinath temple. The inner area has a Shiva Linga, and facing the temple sits the largest statue of Nandi, the bull, which is the vehicle of Lord Shiva. Even we can see this in this picture. See the picture over here. So we are talking about this bull, or in Nepali we say it Basaha or Nandi, which is the vehicle or Vahan of Shiva. And there are hundreds of lingas located within the compound of the temple that we all know. And just at the back of this Pashupatinath temple, there is a cremation site of Hindu. We all know it very well. And what we should know is, on the day of Mahasivaratri, there is a grand ceremony organized every year, and you can see the picture. This picture, it is the celebration of last time that Mahasivaratri, and see the floral decoration over here. It has been decorated in such an amazing way. So every year, to mark Shivaratri, or the day of Lord Shiva, the greatest fair is organized in the complex of Pashupatinath temple. Now let's move forward. And another thing what we should know is, this temple of Pashupatinath is too much popular among the Hindu, and it has different places or different temples which is popular among the people on the basis of architecture. So it has been enlisted in the World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1979 AD. And say this picture, You must have had seen it before too. Maybe you have eyewitnessed it. So this is the Bhagwati Ganga Arati, performed every day after 6 p.m. in on the bank of Pashupatinath, or at the back of Pashupatinath area. And these days, this Pashupatinath Arati is gaining popularity. The larger crowds attend the Arati and even enjoy Shiva Tandav Bhajan. So it means that Pashupatinath temple, it has gained lot of popularity among the people of the Hindus, the devotees from around the world who are Hindu. They want to visit Pashupatinath once in their lifetime. Thank you.